Hi everyone. It is Saturday night. I'm here in Old Town Songkhla, which is about 50 minutes away from Hat Yai. Excuse me, my throat's kind of dry now. I decided to come here just to check out the old buildings and the historic value of all the century homes that are here. There's some cool artwork here. I don't know if we're gonna see them at nighttime, only because it's dark now. I kind of took a nap when I got back from the waterfalls, so I got here pretty late. But anyways, I'm gonna show you guys around. We are here in this nice Victorian old town. Hi, Sea the Earth, how are you today? So hi, Top Gun immersion, hope you had a great sleep. Good morning to those that are just waking up. But yeah, I'm here. I don't know how long I'm gonna be here. Apparently there's a nightlife here and stuff that's happening. Hey Johan, how are you? Excuse me, my throat's kind of dry all of a sudden. Yeah, so I hope you guys got a glimpse of my earlier stream. I was at the waterfalls. My stream got cut out at the end because as I was making my way to the highest peak of the waterfall, the data was like flickering back and forth. So I guess the stream had cut out because the signal and reception was not that great there. So, but we'll start our walk into this old, beautiful, majestic, kind of like Victorian, agricultural. Like it's such a beautiful, beautiful location here. I found online. So this is the start of the gate. So the gate here. So this is the entrance point to all the new century homes. So I figured I'd start my descent here and make my way and yeah, just do a walkthrough. There is a weekend market here that is open, and there is a few bars here that are open here that apparently were like rated like 4.5 stars or so. But yeah, I'm good, Johan. Hi, Ali Jenny. Hey, CC Coder. Thought I fell in the water. I wanted to stay longer, but my driver was, you know, he was with me for like 2.5 hours, so he thought I got lost, but I didn't get lost. So that's how you pronounce the name of this village. It's Old Town. It's almost like Old Phuket, but it's a little bit different based on just how you see the artwork on the buildings. Hopefully there's enough lighting while I descend on my walk to see the actual buildings and just the paintings and the drawings and stuff. So, but overall, this is my first time here. It's a new thing, so you know I'm exploring just as much as you guys are with me. So I figure, you know what, let's make the most of my last night here in Hat Yai, because tomorrow I'll be in Koh Lipi Island. So yeah, that's the exciting part. Let me just see what's written on this map here, just so I can make the history of Songkhla Old Town. Century has been known as part. There's been many names, different spellings using Songkhla today. The Shanghai Shigor, la 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 la. All right, so it just shows you about the history, which is cool. It's actually in English writing. That's awesome. So I'm just gonna walk through. It's a 13-minute walk to the market. I wish there was more lights here. I thought there'd be more lighting here to these buildings. Old Phuket actually had, like lightings going all across, back and forth, and there were stores and outlets that were open. So I'm gonna see if this is even the good enough street. Why is your voice different? Because I have a sore throat. I've been sick for the last 10-12 days, Johan. My vacation hasn't been the bestest of sleeps. I've been dry coughing at nighttime, and yeah, just feeling under the weather. So I got this raspy voice still happening. So yeah, I can do like sexy voice. Sounds so much better though with this voice, don't you think, Johan? Come on. It's not as deep, but I have been talking. Yeah, it sounds like sounds a little bit deeper, but it's still kind of high pitch at the same time. But yeah, it should be good. We're good. No, I actually, in all my videos, my voice sounds like this, Johan. So Bear with me. It's gonna get better. I'm gonna get better. Yeah, I'm gonna get better. I hope to get better. So, but yeah, I'm just like, here's where these lights are. You can see here, just the art. Oh, good, we got lights on these buildings. Just to showcase how the buildings are. So just look at this building itself here. I'm just gonna take a step back. But just the artwork on the buildings that they've done, and just the way the buildings are and how it's stoned, the stonework. Hey William, how are you? We had another snowstorm. Yeah, I saw Jeff's been shoveling 6 times so far. He's waking up every 3 hours now. He said he's gonna wake up at 9 to shovel. Good for the snowbirds. you guys are in Canada. Come on. Canada is the snowbird haven. So you can see here, there's just the artwork that back in the days that they used to paint on these lovely buildings. I'm so glad there's actually lights where we could see this. Yeah, it's beautiful. Hi Darlene, how are you today? Oh, you're watching from Wainfleet, awesome. Wainfleet is awesome. Wainfleet, Ontario, welcome. Yeah, so you can see how some of the buildings are structurally designed. Some really cool stuff. So as I make my way into the areas here, I see there are some lightings. So I'm gonna make my way to the areas that has the lighting for you guys. So we can see how these, yeah, like I'm missing out a lot because this building here has lights, but it doesn't, it's got drawings on it. I should have came here early in the daytime, but there's a lot of calligraphy, which is great artwork here that you get to see. I don't know why they should put more lighting in this area here. What time is it here? It's almost 9 o'clock. It's 12 hours ahead Eastern time. I will stay safe, thank you. I always stay safe. So you can see up in the top there, just the colors of the windows and the frames. There's a lot of artwork. You can't really see it. I wish they had more lights on this wall here. But yeah, we're just doing a nighttime walk through the buildings here. But this is what this old town's all about. It's got some really cool artwork on the buildings. You know, this has been done from like years ago, just years. So I guess there's been a collection of artists that have come this way and have done this artwork here. But I don't know what this area is. I'm gonna head back this way because I do like the walkway over here better. So I'm just gonna make my way back. Hey, Bearded Eagle, how are you today? Hello, People Unite, how are you? Yeah, just some cool stuff. Yeah, I'm missing out because I was, it's an hour drive to get here. And that's the thing with the taxis. It was an hour. It took 2 Grab taxis to make up their mind. The one guy wanted a bit more because he said he's coming back empty because of such a long drive. So he wanted me to cancel. The next guy, same thing. But the third guy grabbed me for the price that Grab was asking for. So I gave him a tip. He was nice. He was a nice guy. But yeah, we're just gonna make our way through. Oh, thanks, Bearded Eagle. That's awesome. I hope I get to see more. I'm just gonna be walking in and out through these streets here as we're walking, because I know there's areas that are lit with these big lights. So hopefully we get to see something in between these buildings. Yeah, this area is like probably one of the most sought over visited places in Hat Yai because of the history and just how the buildings are and stuff. Lincoln and I won't be in chat tonight. Oh my God. Oh, I'm so sorry, Shani. I'm so sorry to hear that. No worries. Oh, sending you love and prayers. Sorry to hear about that. Okay, I send you guys my love and prayers, okay? Yeah, I hope everything works out and Sorry to hear that. Yes, Johan, I did have dinner. A light dinner. It wasn't like a full dinner, so. If I'm ever in Atlanta, Georgia, the Atlanta Zoo. Oh, interesting. I don't think I'll be close to, I'm gonna be in Tennessee once I get back, so yeah, I won't be in Atlanta, Georgia anytime soon. You're hungry. What should you eat for breakfast? Well, I usually just eat eggs, steak and eggs for breakfast. So if you could whip up some steak and eggs, that would be nice. That would be nice if you could whip up some steak and eggs. I usually have 3 eggs. I can have 3 eggs on its own, or I'll have a side of piece of steak with it. So I guess this is the main street. So we'll just walk through. I guess the shops are closed at 9, but there is a weekend market that's open till 10. I just gotta keep walking straight ahead here. Yeah, I think LC's stream is still up. I thought I saw Chalupa and the real Dave and Santa still up talking. So hopefully they can keep the fort down on that. I know there was a few guys on there that looked like there was a lot of trolls happening. So yeah, this is the style artwork that you'll see in this area. So, which is nice. They got the light spotted in this building. So you see just how old and like the architect of this building is. Yeah, they call this Old Town. Old Town Songkhla. Which I'm surprised none of these businesses are open. Mostly just for the hour. I mean, I do get it's 9 o'clock, but still, even stay open until 10. Yeah, it is pretty cool 3D art. Iris Jake, good to see you. Oh, People Unite, eat steak and eggs every morning. Yum. I usually have steak every morning too when I'm at home. Just lately here, I haven't been on my meat-based diet just because there's noodles and certain things. There's just really no steak here, to be honest. Everything's all deep fried in saturated oils, which I'm not really a big fan of. But it is what it is. So I just got to eat how the locals eat. Yeah, it's super quiet here, which is good. You got the street vendor here. And it's a Saturday night, so that's why I'm really surprised. So I know once I keep walking further down, I guess they put the market area away from the old town. It's over near the downtown part of this street here. It's really like a 10-minute walk from here. It's not that far. We'll make our way down, but it is nice to see that they have some lighting up here. And the lights where the art and calligraphy is on the buildings. But in the daytime, if you Google this area, you could see the images in the daytime on Google Maps. And you'll see lots of artwork. You see the way the buildings are structured. I'm assuming this is like little China temple in here. Chick-fil-A. Yeah, Chick-fil-A is still deep fried, Johan. I don't mind eating fried foods, but it has to be fried in its own fat, the way the animal-based diet is. Yeah, so you can see there, portrait of Songkhla. Well, I guess it's just the people in front, way back in the days. Hi, Paul Clement. Wish you good too. Iris Jake in the house. So yeah, just buildings like this just has like the artwork that people have drawn. Took the time to like draw on like that. That's pretty amazing to be drawing that. So, but stuff like that. That's what this town is about. So, we'll walk through this street. I'll walk through the other street on my way back in. I know like there's different areas where there's lighting and stuff through there, but let's just do a straight walk through and see where we end up seeing, because you never know what I'm gonna miss. and I don't want to be in and out of different small streets and then not realize I missed like the best stuff. So let's just keep it simple. Keep it simple. Yeah, everything's been good here. The only thing for me is just being sick on vacation. Other than that, I'm making the most of my ventures and my excursions. Earlier today, I did the waterfall. It was an hour. It got cut off because I went on top of the highest peak of the waterfall. It's a 7-tier waterfall. The data started running out, so I did do some videos. I just got to post that later once I get back home of just how beautiful that waterfall was here in Hat Yai. Just a good day. Kids were laughing, they were playing, families, you know, I haven't seen that many tourists, you know, any like Westerners in this south part of Thailand. That's just, I don't know why. I don't know why, like there's so much beauty in these small towns. So yeah, it is very quiet here. Quiet, but I'm sure it's safe. So yeah, so we'll make our way down here. I know they said if I just keep walking straight, I'll get to the weekend market where everybody is. But most of these buildings here, totally different. I don't know if anybody's been to Phuket and they've went to Old Town Phuket. I went there at nighttime. I didn't film only because my throat was so dry and I got there late. So I just didn't want to film something that wasn't really happening. And yeah, I just enjoyed my 3 hours. Just walk around, had a quick bite to eat, had a shake, you know, so. Yeah, but there's so much, yeah, it's just really dark. It's all good. I'm content walking through these streets. Hey, Spice Rose, hey, Wander Nirvana. Yeah, it's really quiet here. I'm just making our way. I don't know if you've been here, Wander Nirvana, through here. Just gonna make my way to the weekend market. It says it's open, so I just need to, I hear something. Let me just grab my other phone. I don't want to get lost here. Hey Tiffany, how are you? MBN, Dr. MBN, good to see you. Spicy Roads in the house. Oh, US State Department warns travelers against southern Thailand. Why is that, Spicy Roads? Why is that? Good morning, Rob Wiggle. Hey girl, how's it going? Good morning, guys. Oh yeah, I'm hitting up the morning crew here from North America. Welcome. Yeah, why would they detour southern parts of Thailand to travelers? Why is that? What, they don't want they don't want to make extra money from tourists? That's just strange, very strange. I guess I gotta Google that, read up on that. You're getting hot with yet another storm. Yeah, you guys got snowstorm over there out here. Snow, snow, snow. Yeah, it's this is an hour drive from Hat Yai, so hopefully there's grab around here once I leave this beautiful town. Hopefully. Cross my fingers. There's always a way to get back. Terrorism from Muslims. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. How long ago was that? Was that most recent? Interesting. What is this here? Obviously, that's like the Prince. The Mercedes. It looks like a Mercedes emblem. That's cute. Can I sleep in the Disney's? Oh, I don't know where that is. I don't know where that is, monsieur. Where is that? Oh, wow. Bombs go off once in a while in Yala and... Oh, that's interesting. Wow. Should I be worried, guys? I can't be worried, come on. If bombs are going off, that means they're just destroying some parts of this area then. Disney's Maui and Mini House is in Thailand. Yeah, but whereabouts in Thailand? I'm walking on the street. I just feel I could see more on the street than going on the sidewalk. Yeah, but where in Thailand, monsieur? Mr. MBN? Maybe you're a Mrs. Yeah, I gotta read up on that. That's interesting. Now I'm curious. Yeah, there really is no, I mean, even though I'm like Asian looking, I don't speak the language. So most of them don't even speak English too here. And it's different to translate with them. And the Thai language here, it seems to be different from Northern Thai. Just they have a different dialects. Yeah, there's lots of lights here, so yeah, but if you Google the old town here, you'll see the images in the daylight, all the portraits on the buildings. And if you Google about this town, you can see the history of it. So I thought, you know what? We're not a big city girl. Let's just visit the small towns that people have never actually seen and just make our way into areas. I mean, I see Koreans and Japanese here visiting, so, but we all kind of blend in, right? So, yeah, years ago, but if it was years ago, the rules might have changed now. I mean, we're in 2023 now. What's 150? What's 150? There's little markets here. What's cool, like there's not that many street vendors, but there's a few of them that'll get by. 44 people in the house. Thanks guys for joining me. We are in Songkhla. Old Town Songkhla, which is in Meung, Songkhla, which is in the district near outskirts of Hat Yai. Just doing something different. Always nice to see the small towns versus the big cities with all the romping music and all the bars. Get my exercise in. Okay, here's the market. Market is open. And there's onto the left, there's water. The way this city is mapped, there's water on both sides of the map here. So there's like a lighthouse, there's different things to do that you can see in the daytime. And there's also a beach too on here, which if I make it there, if I was in the daytime, I'd bring you guys to the beach, but this is nighttime here. So here's the big market. So this is the main market that's here. I don't know which way I should go. Let's just walk through this way. See what everything, the hype is. And that's the thing with Asia, there's always these markets, all of Thailand and Vietnam. You always see these markets, and I guess this is what they do, sell their clothes. But yeah, but you'll see, you won't see one Westerner here or one European. Everybody's Asian here. Oh, it has a lot. Yeah, that's what I heard too. It has a lot of monkeys. Are the monkeys safe? I know in parts of Thailand there's so many monkeys. There's different areas that the monkeys are like the gods and stuff, but are the monkeys safe? I know you're not supposed to feed them. So, a top seat. You want me to go to 7-Eleven? What do you want at 7-Eleven, Johan? What would you like in 7-Eleven, Johan? You want to see what the prices are in there? Or you want to see what type of food is in there? These are all clothing markets. 130 bahts for a shirt. It's not bad. Pair of jeans. Where are you gonna try them? There's no changing room. That's another thing too. Guys, lying money. Lying money. Yeah, I guess this is more of a clothing market, which is cool. Which is cool. It's different from a food market. If you get by monkey, the doctor will recommend rabies shots. Painful, no fun. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Yeah, I saw 3 monkeys at the waterfall, and yeah, I was kind of scared at the same time seeing them because I just don't know how they would react. And in the waterfall area, they said don't feed them. Like, you can't feed them. And it's when I went up to the seven waterfalls, they literally say no water or drink. So there's this place for you to keep all your water and drink, which they had a locker. They fine you big time. You can't litter. You can't feed any of them. So, but yeah, and they kick you out too. I don't know if they jail you. Oh, this building is all rock. It's like painted rock. It's nice. Oh, the waterfall was amazing, Tiffany. I had my shorts on and had my bikini underneath. I went into the water. I was halfway through. It's just, I had my backpack on with me and I had my GoPro, so I didn't want to get that wet. So I was halfway in the water. I got up to close enough to the first waterfall with my camera just to video record. And yeah, the water was amazing. So clean and so fresh. Like, it was mind-boggling. Like, I could spend like at least 5 hours there just like vegetating and swimming and stuff. It's just really, really refreshing. Totally different from like from the big cities, you know, like seeing water and just breathing the freshness of the air and the trees just, you know, blowing in your hair, you know. And the humidity there was really no humidity really there. It was just nice, really nice. And it was a good hike up, so lots of stonework, lots of walking, lots of trails, lots of beautiful, beautiful stuff that you could do. They actually had food vendors there in the beginning there, and yeah, you can buy your food there and just have a picnic with the kids. Oh, and seeing the kids all happy, all the little ones jumping in the water, oh, that just made my day. Like, so innocent. Yeah, it was such a good feeling to see. It's totally different from what we see back at home. You know, these kids are just free of life, just high on life. They're just happy to be playing in water. Maui Mini House in Thailand. Yeah, the Disney's Maui Mini Beach in background. All right. Yeah, I don't know which part of Thailand that we're talking about here. I'm sure it's a beautiful area. Hello. So, but yeah, now we get to the food vendors, which is good. Food's always nice. This is how they make their money. So they're hard at work, doing their thing, grilling. I know hot dogs is a big thing here. I don't know why. These little mini hot dogs and these little balls. She got like pizza, kind of pizza, like 10 baht for that. Like, that's nothing. Like, even these sticks, these are like 10 baht, isn't it? How much is this? How much? 30 baht. Oh, 30 baht. Yeah, so each skewer is 30 baht here. So, usually it's pork. This lady's got fresh orange juice. This looks good. Fresh orange juice. I think I'm gonna grab an orange juice here. One sec, guys. Only because it's freshly squeezed. Hold on. I don't need a bag. Okay. Yeah, you can open, thank you. It's like a little shot glass, just enough to quench the thirst. Oh, It's 10 baht for this shot of juice. It's a fresh squeezed orange juice. Open cup. It's like this little mini shot. Just burst of flavor. More food. That crab looks good. Oh, she's doing a salad. Guess they eat the seafood here fresh and raw, so this raw sucks. Hi, Cloud99, how are you? Oh, you're choosing with coffee, awesome. You fed some monkeys cucumbers in Kilmobe. I figured they were a lower calorie snack. Did they bite you, Spicy Roads? Like, I don't know, they were like, in my video you can see the monkeys, and it kind of scared me because I wasn't expecting to see a monkey just sitting there. Wow, that juice was amazing. Really good. Wow. So fresh. So fresh. Can't go wrong with all this food here. Pancake, cotton cup, got chicken and curry. Nice. Yeah, that's how they make their money, is all this food selling. They're out here all day just selling, selling, selling. Hi, Chad. Hey, John D. How are you? Is 1K on for 2 weeks in Thailand? Nice, John D. Let me see here. It depends. What are you spending your money on? That's the thing. So far, I know what I brought with me. I think I brought up almost 3,000. So for cash spending, if you're doing everything with cash, buying, you know, food with your cash, using your taxis, buying your alcohol, to be on the safe side, what did I cash? I cashed 1,000 Canadian into baht when I got here, which was 2,250,000 baht. So that was quite a bit. I went to Vietnam, cashed 500. I cashed 600 Canadian Vietnam for the week. So that got me good. So 600 Canadian Vietnam. So yeah, I honestly think to be safe for you, at least for 1 week, depending what you're spending on, I would say 700 to 800 a week. You'd be okay. I'm more safe. I'm banking on it, like, yeah, just to be safe. So I don't think 1,000 for 2 weeks is enough. Just maybe 1,200 at most if you're gonna be frugalent. And it depends if where you're eating too. So if you're doing simple foods, you know, supporting the street vendors, the local markets, you know, I would say, yeah, you should be fine. But if you're like, you want to sit in at a restaurant, you know, and have, you know, some burgers, some Western food, then yeah, I would say at least 1,300 bucks for the 2 weeks. I think you should be good. Yeah, that is your spending money. It's just on spending money, cash alone, like not on flights. I traveled, so I did like 5 flights so far. So far, I booked 5 flights. I also have my ferry ride tomorrow and my van ride, and then I got my cabs from getting to certain places. Like a cab ride here from Hat Yai was 350 baht. The cab ride to the waterfall, and it's also 350 baht when I get back. And then the cab ride going to the waterfall, that was 400 baht, and he waited there for me. And then on my way back, so it was 1,000 baht, and I was okay to pay 1,000 baht for that because I had a driver. So he waited for me for 2 hours. So that was good. Yeah, Thai money is baht. Yes, it's baht. So 49 people in the house. Yeah, the best exchange rate when you get off the airport, you go down to the lower part of the terminal. When you grab your luggage, go down to the lower part of the terminal where the subway areas are, and you get the best exchange rate. And it's further back in, but the lower part of the airport there, go to the lowest peak, first floor, walk all the way down to the back. There's like about 5 or 6 different stalls. They all have the same rates, but they're the best price than anybody else outside of that airport. So that's why I exchanged $1,000 while I was there. So it's good. I got a SIM card there too. My SIM card actually, so far Ace has been good with my streaming here. Ace was recommended by a friend's J-Easy, and it was also recommended by Robert Mac Media. So kudos to those guys for letting me know about Ace. And you don't need to know a Thai person to get a SIM card. You don't need a Thai person to get a SIM card. You just need to pay. So I did full data, and my streams haven't been cut off. So I bought the 15-day plan, and I bought another 7 days today. So I should be good. I should be good. Oh, you're at home in Dublin. Hey Nigel, how are you? You're home from Dublin, nice. Working in Doha. When are you coming to Thailand? This is my first time seeing the bananas. These are so sweet. These bananas are the sweetest. You want grilled bananas? These are the bananas. Hey Roland Jacobs, bonjour. Are we French? Voulez-vous? Ça va bien? Comment ça va? Bonjour. Hello Trace, how are you? Are you getting a lot more there for your money? Oh, definitely. Vietnam was by far the best. Vietnam, I got my money's worth based on food and just, you know, hotels were good. The hotels, you know, the hotels are what you make of it. Like if you want like fancy, go fancy. If you want a pool, find a hotel with a pool. If you want a gym, you know, those are the things you got, whatever marks your checklist. If you just want a decent bed, bathroom, and in a good area where you could be close by in walking distance of the area that you want to be in, you know, then yeah, by all means, book it that way, right? So yeah, the sky's your limit when it comes to hotel bookings. And flight too, you can, whatever flight. I booked my flight in December for February 16th. So it was like 2 months in. And I paid round trip from Toronto, Canada was $18.95 to Bangkok. And it was a 22-hour flight, one stop in Taiwan. So based on my time, I don't want cheap flight, and I don't want to spend 30 hours in a plane and more. I know I want one stop only, and I want to get to my destination quick. So A7 other internet, airport, basement floor at airport. That's right, watch your nose. Watch your nose, that's what I did. It was the best value, best price. I mean, if you're here for 30 days, buy it for 30 days. If you're here for 2 weeks, get it for 2 weeks. It literally stops on those days. Like when I got, as soon as I had it off, and also when I went to Vietnam, I had to buy a SIM card, 2 SIM cards for both my phones. In Vietnam, the Thai SIM card doesn't work in Vietnam. So that's what I did. I bought a 15-day Thai SIM card first, and then I bought a 7-day. So now my SIM card has ran out, so I bought another 7 days. So the airplane in the 150 kilometers on the fly. Yes, it is. This is a dessert. This dessert is really good. Have you got a troll in here? I'm not too sure if he's a troll, to be honest, Summer Blossom. I just, I'm not too sure. You're talking about MBN? I think he's just repeating himself continuously, so I don't know what he's trying to say, but he kept saying stuff about Disneyland. I'm just gonna let him pass this time. I don't know what he's really saying, but yeah, I totally feel you on that, Summer Blossom. I was thinking the same thing too, but I didn't want to say it out loud. Your voice sounds better. How does your throat feel? I'm still coughing in the middle of the night, so my sleeps haven't been the greatest. It's not sore and it's not dry. It's actually good. It feels good. What is this here? She's doing lemon juice. They got intestines. I don't know if you guys want some intestines. I think those are balls and liver. And then they got the heart here, guys. And look at that. There's the snout. You guys want some big snout? Yeah. MBN's welcome. Yeah. He's not saying anything stupid, so it's all good. It's all good. This is she has that. Then we got the mixed shakes. I have a banana shake. That's interesting. Yeah, I know it's morning, so I got the morning crew. Get the morning crew happening. It's nice to get two different crews. Like when I was streaming earlier, I had a different, like, the Canada crew was sleeping, or North Americans were sleeping, and then I had the Asian crew and the Australian crew popping in, and the Scottish. Hello, Farmer John Bacon. How are you today? I know the pig snout, eh? Did you see that, Bearded Eagle? Yeah. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. What do you have here? It's all different flavors of food. It's always about the food here. Food. Oh, look at that little seats you could sit on, which is cute. The old school way, sitting down on the floor. That's how we grew up eating. We sat on the floor. When growing up at home, it's sitting on the floor. More skewers. More skewers. Oh, hello. Yeah. They even have the egg tarts here. The Portuguese egg tarts. Imagine that. Well, it depends. I mean, it depends if you like intestines. I don't mind intestines, guys. I actually don't mind organ meat. It's a high source of protein. Yeah, I don't mind organ meat. That's the pancake. That's the seafood pancake. It actually looks really good. Wow. Yeah, he's taking it to go. That actually looks really good. That looks really good. You're all right. Speaking of intestines, here's some more intestines. This is intestine soup. I grew up eating this stuff. Like honestly, this is comfort food. I would literally grab some right now. How much is it? Today? 60 baht. Yeah, so this is 60 baht for a cup. Oh, they put it in a bag. That's something that sucks. They put it in a bag. They don't put it in a container. It's always in a plastic bag. Which, it's hard to eat in a plastic bag. Then she has, oh, they're doing more pancake stuff. Come on, Robert Mack, don't you want some intestine soup? I love that stuff. I grew up eating it as a kid with the beef lap. Like once you slaughter a cow, you gotta eat every part of the cow. That's the thing. No organ meat goes to waste. Same thing with whole fish. My uncle makes this mean fish guts sauce, and we eat it with sticky rice. Oh my gosh. I'm the only one that eats that kind of stuff, and my siblings, they're older than me, they're like, I can't believe you eat all that Laos food. Oh my gosh, that stuff tastes so bitter. I'm like, I don't care, I love it. So my uncle in Tennessee, one of my favorite uncles, He lives in Memphis. He always makes that fish gut sauce for me. And he always saves me a little container. And I always appreciate that. And then they make fish lap with that, with some soup, fish soup. Eat it with sticky rice, lots of vegetables. You know, some good stuff. Oh, I feel like I want a tray of this. Let me see. It's 20 baht. 20 baht, 20 baht. Okay, what time is it? I should grab it now before they close. I want some fruit. This one has mango, oranges. So I'll do this one. Oh, and do the pomelo tea. Hold on, guys. I just gotta pay for my fruit. I grabbed some fruit because I want some fruit. I don't feel like eating today. I just feel like I want to quench my thirst. And today, fancy pot. No, it's 80 baht for the 2 containers of 80 baht for the 2 packages that I grabbed. So I get to enjoy fruit for later when I get back to the hotel. Oh, it's 80 baht, Mr. MBN. I said 80 baht, not 150. But we'll see how long you last, MBN. Thanks for joining the chat. So where to next? I gotta Google where next. One sec. I'm gonna walk down this street here. I'm gonna walk down this street where all the motorcycles are, just to be safe. No, I'm not going back to the hotel right now. Yeah, that's the thumbnail. That's the gate of the old town. The actual old town of Songkhla. I don't know if I'm even pronouncing it right, to be honest. I'm gonna walk through here, and I'm gonna cut halfway in the side streets here. Okay, Mr. MBN, you're getting annoying here. The hotel number 150, and then you got hotel price 150. Then you got fruit at 150. You are trolling like a annoying little weasel. My hotel price per night, the average hotel here, to be honest, was like 43 bucks for the average hotel here. It's a smaller town, so I mean, the fancier hotels were on the outskirts around the big city. It had pool and all that kind of stuff, but I wanted to be in the heart of the city, so yeah, my hotel was, I think it was like $34, and it was just really basic. Clean bathroom, clean bed sheets, within walking distance of the downtown core, and yeah, the bathroom was nice. Modernized front entrance setup. So, but there were some hotels that were really like, you can get a hotel for like $15. Yeah, it was crazy, but it was just your basic stuff. But yeah, I think here was my cheapest hotel I got so far, is in Hat Yai. But it's just a two-nighter. Tomorrow I'm in Koh Lipi tomorrow. So Koh Lipi, I rented a villa for my stay. So that I gotta show you guys what my villa beachfront view got me. So that'll be on my hotel reviews. Once I get back home, I can do hotel reviews on 3 of my hotels that I stayed at. So, hey, Cloud99. Japanese, when you eat not to become hungry, but because your mouth is lonely. Is that the Japanese saying? Hence the hot dog. I had a small bowl of noodle soup, and it was all right. 60 bahts. You know, 60 baht bowl of soup. Just enough to warm up the tummy. It wasn't like a whole meal where we're shoving our face with a, you know, burger and fries and a milkshake. It was just enough to coat the hunger. So, but I'm not really hungry. This heat, the heat around me lately hasn't been making me hungry. I've been only eating 2 meals a day here in Thailand, which is plenty. So, yeah, the villa is kind of beachfront. It's gonna be really nice. I can't wait. I'll be there tomorrow morning. It's a 4-hour van and ferry ride onto the beach. My the villa, the resort, not I guess the resort or the hotel that I'm staying at, they actually emailed me and asked me when I'll be arriving and which ferry I'm taking. What's the name of the ferry? So I told them which ferry. So they said they're gonna meet me at port to bring me to the hotel. I was like, oh wow, I'm getting like front door service here. That's awesome. So I thought that was sweet. Yeah, Robert Mack, you can dismiss him. Like, it's kind of getting annoying. Like, I don't know how long he's been in the chat right in the beginning there. Yeah, let's just dismiss the guy. Just come again with another. It's weird because everybody's been getting trolled today. This past week, Jeff's been getting trolled. He got trolled at the end of his Beers and Cheers. Lincoln on Shani's cooking show, home style cooking. She had all these people trolling and like stupid stuff. So a lot of hidden banners started banning people. Yeah, it's just been crazy. I don't know where they're all coming from. They're all coming out from the woodworks. Take 5. Thanks, Bearded. Thanks. Like, you can spot a troll and it's like, you don't know what they're really against. Like, you don't know what they're up to. It's annoying. Roland White, how are you? Thank you for joining us. 57 people in the house. That's some cool. They got the lights here for the area. Small little town. There's a few bars here that were like given like 4.6 stars because I googled the nightlife here, but it's really just a place to drink. Really, that's all it was. So I'm gonna walk through here just because I feel like walking through here. I'll walk through here just because that main street's pretty loud. It's really loud. So a lot of bored people. Yeah, I don't know what they're bored from. It's still morning, right? Unless they're up all night. What's this guy's tires are sitting here? Oh my god, that's hilarious. This car's been stuck. He needs his tires put back on. Thanks, Robert Mack. Yeah, it's the weekend trollers. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it is the weekend. I keep forgetting. Like, every day's a weekend here. To be honest, I got my days mixed up. I actually thought today was Friday, but it's Sunday. Sunday, fun day. No, it's not Sunday. It's Saturday. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I had my first wedding booked back at home for today. So I got my staff working on that wedding today. It's a small wedding, but it's the first start of the season. Everybody wants to get married these days. They're spending thousands on weddings. Thousands. It's not the same having a wedding back then to having a wedding now. Lots of money now. Be careful at night. Yeah, I'll be careful here. But yeah, the snow has already happened. Jeff has been shoveling the snow up where he's at. He shoveled 6 times already since last night. Last night at 9, he started shoveling the snow. He was going out every 2.5 hours. It's like a foot of snow. He said he's buried in. He's on a dead-end street because the city plows haven't came to plow the street yet. So So yeah, that's gonna be a fun one for people living in Toronto, northern Toronto there. I just can't believe there's still already that much snow still falling. All right. So I'm gonna walk closer towards the water side. Yeah, these areas is pretty quiet. This is the old town. There's no hockey over here. No, I don't know if they play hockey here in Thailand. Yeah, that's totally true. During COVID, like all the weddings that were, postponed, like, and the price kept going up every year for these brides and these couples. The vendors were going up, inflation's gone up. And you know, they're complaining to me about prices going up. And I said, well, yeah, every year things go up. Like, you cannot stop it. They're not going to guarantee you the same quote. I said, and first of all, that being said, it's different because everybody's hurting. You know, they lost a lot of business during COVID and during shutdown. So yeah, they do. Flowers aren't too bad though, Robert Mack. It's more the venue and the food price that has gone up. Flowers is still not bad. Most of the flowers are grown in South America, which has the same climate every year. So, and plus the labor there is pretty low. So flower cost isn't too bad. It's more the time designing and the setup, you know, the labor designing and stuff. That's where your cost comes in. But other than that, it's still within reason. But yeah, like food price per person, I think it's like $300 a plate in Canada now. And then the cost of hotel also to stay at, you know, if you're getting married and you have to travel for your family or your loved ones, if it's like an hour away or 2 hours away, yes, book a hotel on top of that, right? So yeah, you'd be spending quite a bit. We have a huge flower host on Markdown in Los Angeles. Smells so good in there. Oh wow, I love the smell of flowers. Wedding planner. No, I'm not a wedding planner. I own a floral business. Robert Mack. I own a floral business. Do I plan destination weddings? No, I don't do destination wedding. I'm a floral designer. My passion is to design flowers. I don't plan people's weddings. That requires some patience to do that. It's you have to love doing that. You know, you got brides that are so needy, and you know, you have to take the time to find what their niche is. You know, they tell you to find freaking 10 ice sculptures, you know, find a place that can sculpt them into a mermaid. You're that person that finds it for them. You're the one that has to research all that stuff. You got to make it happen. If you need like 1,500 gold laced, you know, pulled back chairs, you're gonna find the vendor that rents those out. You know, same thing with cutlery and all that kind of stuff. People spend more money on table setting and chair rentals and linens than they do on freaking alcohol. Trust me, it's so expensive. Yeah. How you handle a Kazi Karen bride? How do I handle? Oh my goodness. I mark the price higher and I see if they go with it when it comes to flowers. You can tell when I do a consultation. When I do a consultation and if I can tell they're needy and they want my service, I'm like, this girl's gonna be a lot of work. So I actually price higher by a percentage. And if they go for it, then I'm laughing. Then I'll cater to them. And usually they do. It's just, it's mind-boggling, like, you know, and there's some that are really small, simple weddings. I never really say no to a wedding unless it's like, you know, somebody that I really don't want to do. Just like basic designs. It's super basic. I don't want to do it. So I don't actually, I quote them differently. Sure, I was gonna walk on this road, but this guy's parked here. Like the gold rush, only people that made money were the guys selling gear to find it. Yeah, that is true. Let's see here, 72 people in the house. Hey, D Street Media, still here joining us. Yeah, so this is the old town. In the daytime, apparently it's supposed to be like, I don't know why they don't have that many lights in here. What is this? Cafe de Rue. Is this a bar? Just menu. Oh, there's like a walkway here. Let's see. I hear something. Might be a little bar. Sorry, I'm just intrigued at this little pathway here. It's like a courtyard. What is it? Oh, it's like a little courtyard. There's nobody here though. There's nobody here. Looks sad for business. No wonder why the streets are really closed. It's like a little courtyard here, guys. A little fish painting. It's like a little hidden gem. If this was in Bangkok, or Vietnam, this would be busy. This place would be busy. Yeah, he just shut off his music. I guess he's closing up. But yeah, I just feel bad. They're not even open. Godzilla, you're funny. Yeah, so most of these places have all these paintings here. They do the paintings against the walls in most of the buildings here. So yeah, the needy never realize they pay more. You're right, it is true. This is a cool bar, cool place. And then you go up the stairs. It's got a nice hippie vibe here. It does remind me of, oh my goodness, it reminds me of Vong Vieng in Laos. The way the bars are all set up. Look at all this stonework. These buildings here have been built. I'm sure this place is beautiful in the daytime. Cute. Yeah, they shut off the music, so I guess they're closing. That's cool. That's the Weekend Bake Court, yes. This place, it looks like this place has been, somebody was saying that there's bombs that go off in Hat Yai and these areas. I think Wander was saying that, because I said in the chat, there really is no Westerners visiting here. Like, as much as I'm a Westerner, or I guess I'm Canadian, which they don't think I'm Canadian until they hear me speaking. But yeah, the buildings like that there, that's how the buildings look like. They got like this really cool architect of a design here. You're looking at flights now. When are you coming? And that's the old town. It's very quiet. Very quiet. And I'm sure people are living in these, behind these walls. Yeah, it's probably a whole new world here when in the daytime. This town is pretty cute though. Like all these gates and stuff, I'm sure they open up in the daytime and it's just all people selling stuff on the street. This building here. What's here? Just got some nice lighting on that building. Looks like a hotel. I should see what's down on that street. Yeah, very quiet. I feel like I'm somewhere else. It does not feel like I'm even in Asia for some reason. Yeah, it just doesn't. This is a coffee house, tea house. Somebody's in there closed. Yeah, it's super quiet, guys. See, everything's all gated up. I'm reading that the immigration movement is out of control around the world. No vetting, lots of crime. Did you read up around this area too? Mr. Castle. What is this here? What do they do here? Japanese largest canned food chain. What is it that they do? I don't know what they do. So, oh. Interesting. Oh, crab meat. You got your oysters. You got fish, different types of fish. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Oh, I love all the purple wrap. Nice. The labeling is really nice. Saba Tuki, wow. Fancy. This place is fancy. I wonder if you can eat that stuff. Oh yeah, they're eating it. They're sitting in there. They're sitting there and sampling them. It's like a cocktail place. That's interesting. Japanese cocktails. Oh, Switzerland, for example. Okay. Not find anything around there. Looks very, very safe there. Okay, perfect. Hey, Cowboys 8 panel, how are you? I saw you earlier in the chat. Let me see what you said earlier. Oh, you had the party hat. All right. You had the emojis. Oh, perfect. Where's my man? What man are you looking for, Cowboys? Which man are you looking at? Feast for the eyes. Thanks for doing it. Yeah, it's a different type of feast. I mean, if you want canned preserved fish, I guess that's the place to go for it. Yeah, this road's pretty quiet. I'm sure in the daylight, just to take pictures of these buildings, it'd be really nice. I'm just surprised there's not that much lighting here. For an old town, they should light this place up so people can see the beauty of these buildings. Honestly, I don't feel, throughout all my travel, I actually do feel safe. I think the spots, even Ho Chi Minh, I felt safe. And I was walking in different dark areas and everybody's like, just be careful, that's a hidden street and blah, blah, blah. Be careful, people are pickpocketing and stuff like that. And I was holding my gimbal and holding my phone close enough. But I still felt safe. Smoked crab, what is that? Is this building here? Is there any buildings in here? Hello. Tourist. Let me see what's through here. It's just a smaller street. So that building here. It's different, it's just, yeah, the one area had different areas. Oh, they're closing. Yes, I know you're coming. Smoked crab. Okay, stay awake. It's 10 o'clock. Yeah, most of the places I've been safe. I haven't felt threatened at all, to be honest. Everybody's worried as a female traveler. My mom was worried. She was worried the most. She wanted to come with me. I said, no, Mom, it's gonna be so hot in there, you're gonna faint. So you're not gonna bear the heat. So, yeah, it's just so beautiful and quiet here. Yeah, it doesn't feel like I'm even in Thailand, to be honest. It feels like I'm somewhere else. It's like little parts of, let's see, where should I go? I'm gonna walk down the street here. Let's see what's happening over here. It just feels like, almost like I feel like I'm in Italy without seeing the Asian folks. Just the way the buildings are at night here. And just the small little quiet streets. Yeah, that's one of my trips I'm planning on going. I want to plan right after Canadian Thanksgiving is 2 weeks in Italy. So I'm hoping that will happen. I just don't try not to book weddings that aren't within reason. This place is open for drinks. Hello, hello. Hey, Sabay. Sabaydi. Oh, Sabaydi. Are you Lao? You're Lao? Yeah, Lao. It says Sabaydi. Oh, Thai. You're fine. Yeah, Sabay. I'm from Laos, so when I saw that, it says Sabay. Yeah, I was born in Laos, that's why. Thank you, Sabay. It means I'm fine. Sabay, Sabay. That's like the song. You guys know that song? Sabay, Sabay. From Tong Sai. He's a famous Thai singer. This building is totally run down. It's totally run down. It's a tall building too. Yeah, sabai sabai. She even said it means I'm fine. Like, oh, she speaks English. Good. Hi, goat-san. How are you? Ladies open there for breeding session. I don't know. I don't think. I don't know. I haven't asked if the ladies were breeding at this time of hour or this time of season. I'll ask them next time for you. Oh, I'm back on this street here. Okay. All right. I know where I am. I know where I am. All right. Yeah, so this is the only street that has lights. It's got lights on there, but nothing's open. This is the main street. Boutique Hotel. So that's a hotel. We got a cop here. Oh, the police. There's the first time I've ever seen a police. That's my first police sighting. Pattaya? Okay, Wanderer. Hey, how was your trip in Pattaya anyways? I didn't really see anything from ya, or Jeff's never said anything about ya. You just came in and left. Was it 2 weeks you were here, Watcher? In and out. Like In-N-Out burger. You're paying hard in Pattaya. I bet you were. Yeah, I had like a couple people want me to go to Pattaya, Watcher, and I'm like, I got Wanderer telling me, don't go there. You're just gonna see old men. And I started laughing, and meanwhile he's there. And I was like, and I knew he was somewhat end up there in that direction when he was going to Chonburi. And there's a temple here. Let me go see what that looks like. And sure enough, he ended up there. So here's the type style buildings that this area has. It's just got these paintings and these murals on here. Oh, you're gonna thank me and Jeff for the inspiration. Well, if you're watching our Cuba, yeah, we didn't travel during the C-19. We weren't able to. So now that things have been opened up, it's kind of like the year of travel for me. 12 days. Wow, that was quick. 12 days, not too long, but hey, at least you made it out, right? What was your flight cost from Australia? I'm sure it's probably affordable. I met a couple, or not a couple, but two ladies. They're from Germany. They paid 680 euros round trip. I'm like, what? That's a steal. From Germany? I was like, nice. So, there's so many foreigners here. Like when I was in Phuket, like the amount of foreigners that were there, I was just blown away. It's just like tourists and tourists. Let me see what's in here. It looks like it's a temple. There's like tourists and there's like families and like all different walks of life. I was just so amazed. What's in here? Oh, that's pretty. It's a temple. It's closed though. I bet you the monks are sleeping. But yeah, it's just like, it's so touristy. It's very developed in Phuket. Yeah. I left one of my bags there. And I forgot. I realized it when I was in, at the hotel. I realized it when I was in the taxi ride. And so I emailed them. And Jeff's like, oh, good luck. They're not going to tell you they found it. And I said, they're not gonna, it's right underneath a drawer. I totally, I don't know why I didn't bother looking. It's right underneath the safe. There's a shelf and it was so hidden. I put it deep inside the shelf that I couldn't see it's on the bottom. Anyways, I remember it, so I emailed them. They just emailed me back today. They said, yeah, they found it. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's like 2 days later. All right. I'm like, cool. I'm thinking to myself, should I go back and get it? Like, I mean, the bag's only like $120 worth. I mean, so, but my cousin, my family members that were with me, or I was with them in Vietnam, they're heading down to Phuket on their last of their vacation. So they're working their way north of Vietnam, then they're working their way into Laos, and then they're going down to Phuket and then coming back up to Bangkok. So I'm gonna see if she can grab me my bag. Hopefully she can. Be nice if she could. Okay, so what's here? Okay, so that is the gates. So walk through here. Cost was $9.90 Aussies in February. My next trip cost is $7.10. Oh wow! Like in the summer you're coming here, or like late summer or October. That's actually not bad. Yeah, you're closer. How long is the trip for Aussies to come up here? What is it, like a 16-hour flight? It's probably a direct flight. Hey, Taste the Venom, how are you? How are you today? Do you have a budget that you usually spend when you're here? Watcher. Somebody was asking what a good budget would be. And they said for me about 800 a week. 800 a week for food. 600 you'd be okay, I think. Mine's 800 just in case, because I was like doing excursions and stuff, right? So just for cabbing, taxis. Oh, very soon, direct flight. Oh, that's sweet. 9.5 hours. That's awesome. That's like driving 9.5 hours. That's driving from my place to almost to Washington, D.C. Let's see my aunt. Yeah, nothing's open here. Wow. I got to see a bit of stuff, so it's not bad. Didn't waste the trip. I saw a few things here. There's a bit of, I don't know, when I googled nightlife here, it was more just like a few good bars and stuff. You know, that was about it. It's not like a happening place. Everybody's just really quiet. What is this? The Masjid Islam. Oh. Yeah, the culture on this side, I guess they do cover their heads a bit here. I saw like the kids and stuff, they cloth over their head. They cover up a bit more than what Thais would normally cover up. So maybe there's partial Islamic influences here in the south of Thailand here. I'm not too sure. Yeah, it's different, much different. All right. You're a little hungover from last night. Oh my goodness. I haven't really drank. I actually haven't drank a couple days now. It's drinking alone is no fun. So I haven't really drank the last 2 days here. But yeah, I started my stream here. So this is the start of the beautiful gate of the beautiful town here. It's Songkhla Old Town. That's where we are. It's got some Asian, it's like some Chinese influences too. Must be because we're close to Malaysia. So everything about this place, there's a board that has the history here. It's behind there. It talks about what the town represents and just back in like the 1800s where it all started. So it's actually nice to read up on. But yeah, this is a history right here. It's the start of this building, this place. So yeah, guys. Thanks guys for joining me. An hour and 18-minute stream. It's not bad. Not bad for a quick little visit here. Thanks for joining me, guys. It's easier for me to do these small streams and just, you know, not hype them up for such long periods of time where people are bumping in and out and people can watch it later. So, you know, an hour stream is good for me, and it's going to be an hour to get me back. So I got to get my Grab taxi and make my way back and see where I end up. I am leaving out of here early. So the best part is I'll be in Kolipi Island, which is my island vacation. I have a villa rented out waiting for me, and it's just my little paradise part of my vacation. So that's the reason why I'm in Hat Yai, is it's the stopover to get to Kolipi. And I figured, you know what, instead of staying here for one night, might as well just enjoy 2 nights of this place and get myself over to the island. So yeah, stay tuned guys. Tomorrow I will be in Kalipi Island, so turn your notifications on. Apparently you can walk through that entire island by foot within 30 minutes. And there's a walking street there. There's beautiful places to visit. The beaches, supposedly they're white sand and blue water, so it's gonna be a beautiful, beautiful place. So, but yes, thank you guys. Thanks for joining me. Hey, Mr. G, have a great day. Have a lovely evening for those that are going to bed, and have a great Saturday for those that are just waking up. All right, guys, see you guys tomorrow. Take care.